Allison and JaKobe Cole. Take questions.
Jameer, I know your minutes haven't been that much different since you've been on the bench, but obviously they put you back in the starting lineup. I guess what was the mentality tonight, especially on defense, career high 30 blocks for you?
I was told to try to lead the team with defense as soon as they put me in the starting lineup. So I've just had that mentality since they told me. So that's what it is.
JaKobe, you look like you're feeling more comfortable coming back from that foot injury over these last 4 games or so. How are you feeling like you're getting back into the rhythm of things?
Yeah, it took me a little bit. I've been struggling with this injury pretty much the whole year. Just trying to figure out ways to, feel comfortable and feel better. But, since I took that time off, I kind of figured out what I need to do. And, coming back from the injury and coming back to the Big 12 has been good. And, the first few games I struggled a little bit, but, I'm starting to catch my rhythm now. And, my confidence is feeling really good. And the coach's confidence and other players' confidence in me has been good. So, I just hope to continue that and keep getting better.
You mentioned the support of teammates. Talk to me a little bit about how they've helped you and been in your corner as you've been working through this.
Oh, it's been good. I mean, I've had a lot of talks with different guys, and just trying to stay, especially when I was out, just try to stay around, just to let them know I'm here, just they can hear a voice. But it's been good. This is a very high character team, surrounded by a good group of guys, and they always been huge supporters for me and also everybody else, and I just appreciate them, and it's time to win now at the end of the day. So I'm excited. So.
Jameer, how much of it was it a relief to finally win one of these games comfortable and not be in like an overtime barn burner type of game?
It definitely was a relief. It's probably the first game it hasn't been between a couple possessions, so I think it was really good for us as well, just to play a game like this. But I'm sure the game's gonna be close. I hope not, but it's Big 12.
Jameer, you had 4 blocks tonight. Do you take pride in being a rim protector in a league like that?
Absolutely. I may not look like it, but I feel like my teammates did a good job of walling up and making them take tough shots, and I just came in there to clean it up. So and it was just there a lot today. I just took opportunities.
JaKobe, what do you think what was the toughest part of your rehab trying to get back to where you kind of were at the beginning of the season?
At the beginning of the season, it was I was probably around like 80-85%. But kind of going deeper into the season, it was probably going to get worse just because dealing with like plantar fasciitis rest only takes time, and I think when I went to Hawaii, it's just when stuff got worse, we was playing those back-to-back games. So it's one of those weird injuries that it's hard to kind of recover from in such a quick time span. So I think during that time where I took a couple weeks off, was just trying to figure out the best ways to keep it stable to where I can, come back and be able to play. And, I might not come back 100%, but at least I can come back enough to where I can be very effective like I was at the beginning of the year. So, it was a tough struggle, but, I thank the trainers, I thank the strength coach, I thank the coaching staff. But, ultimately it was something I had to excuse me. It's something I had to figure out for myself, and I'm glad I kind of took that time to do that. So that helped a lot, and I'm feeling a lot more comfortable, and I'm feeling back to myself now. So it's been good.
Jameer, it looked like the first few minutes of that second half, the team was scrambling a little bit on offense. Coach Dixon calls that timeout to try and settle you guys down. What did he say in that timeout? Because afterwards it looked like you guys gained control and really just took over from there.
He always reminds us of the principles of our offense, just swinging the ball and getting everybody involved. And I feel like we did that. We made an effort to do that after he talked to us in that timeout. And that's a great job by him, just reminding us and keeping on us.
JaKobe, did seeing Mike on the sideline give you guys a little lift tonight?
Yeah, no, it's always good to see Mike. I mean, me and Mike go way back to high school days, so it's always good to see him. And we always check up on each other, so it was definitely good to see him for sure.
After the last couple of games, did it feel like tonight was one that you really needed to get?
Yeah, no, this was a must-win. And every game is a must-win, but this one must, especially just because coming off 2 losses is pretty tough, and that bounce-back game is tough to deal with. But I think we handled practice good. I think we handled walkthroughs, and I thought we were a lot more focused coming into the game. I thought we stuck more to the game plan today than we have in the past, and if we continue to do that, we'll do it even better. Then we're going to see more positive results at the end. So.